So with manager Alan Mathews here at the Royal McBride Brandywell, it's finished Derry City 1, St Patrick's Athletic 0. Alan, your thoughts overall, please?
Obviously disappointed with the result. A lot of positives that we can take from the performance. How we didn't get something from the game, I don't know. Dominated it from start to finish. And if you're looking for a reason why, it was probably that we just didn't take the chances that we created, particularly in the first half. And I suppose that's always the risk. If you're on top in a game, you don't take chances, you give teams a lifeline, and they punished us with one bit of good quality, I suppose, good ball into the box, which we didn't defend. But overall, I thought we played so well in aspects of our performance. How we didn't score, I don't know.
Yeah, the first half, as you mentioned, Maddie hits the post after 6 minutes. Scarza makes a great one-on-one save, and then last play of the half, Chris has a great effort off the crossbar. And you know, if one of those chances goes in, it might be a different game.
Yeah, if we score early, they have to change. They set up very defensively, and they gave us a lot of respect. But we played really well. We've had them on the back foot in the first half. I don't think there's any entries into our box at all. Once maybe V had to stand up, but overall, our passing, our movement, our rotation, the players, their interpositional changes was very, very good, and we created a number of chances in the first half. Maybe not as many in the second half because they changed a little bit and probably, realised that they really needed to book their game up, and they did in the second half, which we knew they would. But we also dominated possession, dominated the phases of play. But ultimately, as I say, when you don't take chances, you get punished. But a lot of positives that we will take from the game, and we'll take it into next week.
Yeah, a couple of those positives are 90 minutes for Lee Desmond, his first 90 in 8 weeks, and also Robbie Benson came back off the bench to return from his injury as well. So they're 2 plus points. Yeah,
absolutely. We'll be very disappointed with the result, but ultimately, if we keep playing the way we're playing and we focus as well as we do week in, week out, inevitably we believe that you'll get the right result. It didn't happen for us tonight, but we won't get too disheartened. It's a long trip up the road, and we'll dust ourselves down and go again for next week. Big game for us next week. It's a great game for us next week. We'll be at home, and we'll go into it confident, disappointed with the result, but confident in the way that we played tonight.
And on the other side, we'll be missing Ronan for that game. He was given a straight red. We haven't seen the video back yet, but he'll be a big miss next week.
He will, yeah. With a tight squad, you don't lose any player, particularly from a suspension point of view, and it's a tough one for him to take. We'll have a look at it and see what actually happened. But the two of them got sent off, so obviously the linesman or the referee saw fit to send the two of them off. But look, that's the nature of the game. You get players who are injured and suspended, and you have to deal with it. So Ronan's going to miss out, but it'll be an opportunity for somebody else next week.
And lastly, all focus on next Friday, 7:45 at Richmond. Tickets on sale on stpatsfc.com. We're going to have our biggest crowd, Alan, in over 2 years for what's a huge match for both ourselves and Dundalk. And all focus now on that rest, recover, and a big week leading into next Friday.
Yeah, we'll go down the road now tonight. As you say, recover over the weekend and prepare. They are a really good shower of lads. And as I say, we won't dwell too long on the negatives, i.e. the result tonight. We'll try and pick up on the positives and ensure that we get ourselves right for next week. It's a big game. It's a game that we want to win. It's a game that we know there's a great prize at the end of it, playing in the Aviva in the Cup final, and it's something that we want to experience. But it's going to be a tough one against a very, very good opponent who are coming into form at the right time of the year. So we're going to have to play well next week, but it's all about the result next week, that's all.